How's the putting, Dan?
Yeah, putting's very mixed for me. It's certainly the one bit of the game I do have a few issues with from time to time.
Tried Putt Out before?
Okay, no I've not. This is brand new to me. Like the concept of it, so...
all putting training aids are good. It's stuff you can do in the house. You can just roll balls all you want. The idea is to get over the white circle. Anything touches the white circle is going to go in the hole. If it rolls back down the slope, whatever distance it rolls back towards you is how far past it would have missed by, or how far past it would have gone by the hole. And if you hole it into the little hole, it stays there. Perfect putt, perfect pace. So that'd be gone.
So that was just a little shy of probably the perfect pace.
Absolutely.
To hit the back of the cup.
Good. We've got one of our members at home. At home? At home. Okay. And he net 64 in the medal on Saturday, and he has this in the house and he just practices it all the time. And he gets to the conclusion that once he's holed one, right in the middle and it stays there, that's when he stops.
Okay.
So it might take him 60 putts for that to happen, or one night it might just take him 10 putts. Okay. And he just stops there.
Certainly it's shown to me that I tend to putt very much front door putting, right. And I can see there I'm rarely getting that ball to the back of the cup. It's always just dropping in the front, and it certainly highlights that from the training aid.
You get that feedback straight away. So it's just dribbling on the front. Yeah, absolutely. Do you work much in your putting?
Not as much as I should, to be honest. But something like this that I can do when I've got 5 minutes in the shop is all good for me, to be honest.
Absolutely. Just have it
finding time to get out on the course and do lots of drills is hard work. So if I can do something inside like this, it's great. Close.
So there we go. So it's ran, foot past. But you're right. Have it behind the counter in the shop. It's quiet. Roll a few putts. It's constructive, isn't it?
Definitely. Yeah. You can probably also start to, when you're out putting, you never really realise if you miss or they go in left, right, or left lip or right lip a lot. This, straight away I'm able to tell if I'm hitting one side of the training aid more than the other.
Absolutely. Do you do many putting lessons?
We do a few, yeah. No, good. And a lot of them are about, you know, the grip, your setup, the stroke itself, but really none of that matters if you can get that ball consistently hitting that white bit there. No matter what you do, as long as it's repeatable. I guess this training aid gives you that.
It does, absolutely.
So I can have the worst setup in the world, but if I can repeatedly get that ball rolling over there, it's going to help me.
Yeah, definitely. He likes the Steve Stricker's putting. He has very upright. So if Stricker, his toes on the ground, heels slightly off the ground, yes, the hands are higher, so he grips it more in the lifeline. He's much more in that lifeline there. Yep.
Higher up.
So he's more in this position.
You definitely see that from him.
Absolutely.
You really see it. He's probably certainly a great example of how high he is in his hand there.
Definitely. So his dynamic lie angle, or the lie angle of his shaft's more upright.
Yeah.
So therefore he's going straighter back and straighter through. So the lower his hands are, the more he's swinging round the arc.
Definitely.
So when putting, there you go. You just need to hit it.
Yeah, I'm always shy. I'm always just lacking a little bit of pace.
You just need to hit it. Let's try a couple more. Let's get that heel off the ground. That's it. So there's more sort of turn up of that left wrist, or turn down of the left hand, if you like, just to feel that. So your plane's much more upright, shaft plane. Yeah, it's good you've identified that. This has shown that you pour it in.
Certainly, yeah. I've never been one to batter it in the back of the hole.
No.
Need to get a little straighter for this cup. I'm
just going to move that for you. Let's get up here. Let's see if we can be more aggressive with it. Yes, look at that. I mean, past the hole. Look.
Yeah.
I guess you could use this. See, that's pure putt. That's right in the middle of the hole. Well, you're further away than I was.
Yeah, it's getting harder.
I guess you could put this on the slope as well, can you?
Yeah, definitely.
So you could have it right to left breaker. You'd have to be quite clever on how you aim it. You know, if it's coming in from the right, you'd have to aim it that way if you're using the hole. But it's great. I think there's guys on tour that do use it on the putting green. And you can find a part of the green that they want to use.
Oh, I thought we touched it there. I thought that was it.
You could make a drinking game out of this.
Yeah. Be there a long time to get this right.
You any preference on what grip putting? See all sorts of things going on, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I've tried most of them. I always end up back to conventional because it's what I've done for probably 20 plus years putting. So
right hand below
I do like left hand below right, but as soon as I go through a tricky patch, I always end up back to conventional, right below left.
Right, okay. I just find the left hand down, I get the ball past the hole better.
Yeah, I certainly, yeah. I mean, the other ones like the claw grip and the pencil grip, I tend to find I could use them if we were on very fast greens all the time. But I think the problem is in Britain, they're not quick enough.
Absolutely.
So you see Garcia with this grip, well, I'm playing 9 times out of 10 in Britain, they're not as quick as what they're playing. So it just wouldn't have enough speed, and I'd feel my wrist was really getting rotated if I was giving it a bit of the old.
Absolutely. If you look at likes of, I mean, courses close to us, Dave Thomas courses, so the Roxburgh and Cardrona, they've got massive greens. These guys on tour are playing on greens that are very, very big as well, but if they're as slow as they are in Scotland, then the stroke becomes more of a hit.
Exactly, yeah.
So rather, you're no longer stroking it, so that grip's not conducive with that course that we play.
Certainly I see a lot of people struggle in the winter time because they get the ball bouncing a lot, because they try to use the same lengths of speed they do in the summer, but they tend to try and hit it more rather than actually just letting the lever do more work for you. Definitely.
So you're saying that on a longer putt, rather than hit it harder, apply more force, swing longer back.
Yeah, I just try to use that idea of the pendulum, get that, because what I see is a lot of people there, they try to then, a longer putt, accelerate faster, and they get the ball bouncing. And when the ball's bouncing a lot more, it does bounce a little at the start, but if it's bouncing a lot, it's very inconsistent for your total rollout.
I totally agree. When I'm coaching, when I do my putting, that was a good putt.
That was awful. That's the one though. Oh! I thought it was in. I thought that was it. It's something I think it would keep you going for hours. This it would drive you barmy not to get this right.
Absolutely.
Could be it.
Especially when you're up with your daughter during the night.
Yeah.
You could be rolling some putts.
Yeah.
But I agree with what you're saying there. So length of stroke dictates length of putt. So rather than keeping the same rhythm back and through, and then taking a longer back and through, it's the same rhythm. Ball goes further, but I've not applied any more force.
Exactly. So I like the when I'm doing some putting lessons, I like to talk about the kid's toy. Remember the car that you would pull back against the carpet? Brilliant. So if I just had a little 3-foot putt, I would just pull back that car a few inches and let it go. If I had a 20-foot putt, I'd pull it back as far as I could and then let it go. Now the car's coming out at the same speed, but it's been wound up further to let it go. So it's like my putting stroke there opposed to there. It's not necessarily swinging faster, but it's got a longer lever, a longer pendulum.
Brilliant. That's excellent. I'm going to use that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Patented that.
That was Dan's, by the way. Let's hold one.
Just my usual dribble. They would fall in.
Let's get this one right up the slope.
Dribble. I'm just dribbling them and letting them fall in.
Right, we better go let this greenkeeper get on his job.
Exactly, yeah.
Good,
Putt out, great.
Good chat.